Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Old Skies. And in the last episode, guys, Fia began her second assignment, which has led her to New York City in the late 1800s. And we are alongside Chloe Sadar, the 3-time world boxing champion, who needs some advice post-retirement from one of her idols, a city champion here in New York by the name of Simon Ingman. Now, Simon's been retired for about 6 months and no one knows his location, so we're trying to track that down right now. And we're not getting a whole lot of help here. But we did read here with Brian Mason, who's currently working out in the gym, that he actually fought Simon. So I'm thinking that it may be best to go ahead and show Simon this newspaper article, or not show Simon the article, but show Brian the article about Simon and see if that maybe wakes him up somewhat, or at least loosens his tongue.
Right, left.
Let's see.
Right.
Brian, look at this newspaper.
Yeah?
The headline says, Inman knocks out Mason.
Uh-huh.
You fought Simon in the championship match.
Sure.
You said you didn't know him.
And I don't. I knew him. Past tense.
Past tense? Do you mean he's dead?
Don't know, don't care. You want to talk to that thug? Fine. Just leave me out of it.
Ooh, thug. Was he taking a dive?
Simon's a thug.
Did I say thug?
Yeah, you did.
Well, forget it. I said nothing. I'm not eating flies.
As Daddy Mason would say.
Can you tell us about the fight?
I lost.
So that's why you're training so hard. Planning on a comeback?
From him? Nah, ain't worth it.
Ida was giving him the stink eye.
Simon's a thug.
Did I say thug?
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
did.
We went through this already.
Did I?
Yep.
Oops,
Well-
again.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Right. Left.
Ida?
Right. Again.
Ida,
What? Make it quick.
Left.
Brian referred to Simon as a thug. Do you share that view?
Damn it, Brian. I say he should know better, but I don't keep him around for his brains.
Answer the question.
Tell me one thing first. Why do you care so much?
I'm a fan.
A fan of Simon Ingman.
Yes, he inspired me to get into the game. I want to meet him and to ask him something.
What kind of something?
That's my business. I already answered your question, now answer mine.
Fine. A deal's a deal. Yes, Simon's a thug. To the bone. Didn't start that way, but that's how he ended up. The kid should have stayed at the oyster stand. Maybe he would have been happier.
Right. Left.
You mentioned an oyster stand.
Minna's Oysters on Essex by the market. Nice woman, always gives me extra butter.
And they knew Simon.
Simon used to work there before she fired him. She had to, after all.
Had to.
Well, yes. Business is business.
Left. Right.
New location, Essex Market. I'm getting a never meet your heroes vibe here.
Right.
How did Simon end up that way?
Now look what you've done. You've got an old lady reminiscing. Ida, you old windbag.
Please, I need to know.
I ain't saying a word about Simon, but I'll tell you this. Some boxers, they let winning go to their heads. Most end up okay, but some get real mean.
Left.
Like Clubber Lang?
Left.
So you're saying Simon got mean?
I never said I was talking about Simon. You'd best remember that.
Left. Right.
Thanks. We'll be leaving now.
Right. Left.
Do you have any opinion here?
Look at this. Simon fought here 6 months ago.
Left.
I believe we established this already. 6 months is a long time in this business.
Left.
Okay.
Right. Left.
Bet those arms are starting to hurt.
Right. Left.
Let's check out the Essex Street Oyster Stand.
I told you, I'll have it Wednesday.
This is getting to be a grind. Pony up with whatever you've got, or I'll have to come back in an hour with friends.
Oh, You have friends? Sorry. That was uncalled for. Here's what I've got. Take it or leave it. I'd say you're enjoying this, but I don't think you enjoy anything these days.
I'll be back Wednesday for the rest.
Oh, he's a mob guy now.
That hayseed thinks he's too high for his nut.
So did the post-retirement life not work out for him at all? You believe this is St. Paul's. You heard about it collapsing 20 years ago, or 170 years from this current when. Chloe does her best not to wrinkle her nose. This way lies an escape from the smell of oysters. Okay. Anything else? No? Oh, a barrel of oysters. The food seller shucks oyster after oyster without even looking down once.
Hello.
Oh, hello, dear.
Are you all right?
Me? Just spanking. I'm out here in the fresh air, selling these fine oysters.
It's just, I couldn't help but overhear that argument. It sounded nasty.
You must be new to Essex Street. Round here, arguing is how we say hello. Don't you worry about me. Water off a duck's back.
We're looking for someone you may know. Simon Ingman.
Simon? You just missed him by about 10 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was he the man you were saying hello to?
Yeah, saying hello. That's what we were doing.
I could recognize his face from the photo. And not Ida. I don't know where I came up with that theory.
We heard that Simon used to work for you.
That's right, but only for a while. He never really took to it.
So you fired him.
I didn't really want to. I felt bad for him, but things change.
How did things change, exactly?
He's a nice enough boy. It didn't work out.
You're not the first to say that.
Well, it fits.
That was not a nice boy. Please, be honest with us.
All right? He got mean is all. Really mean and empty. The kid just got empty.
What do you mean by Simon being empty?
That there's nothing inside him. Like the light went out of his soul. Nobody wants to be around someone like that. And who can blame him? Not even his buddies at the Barking Dog want anything to do with him.
Oh, that's going to lead us back to the tavern, which we assumed because of all the boxing gear in the basement. So Simon got all Johnny Ringo for some reason?
The Barking Dog?
It's a bar downtown a ways. Real bucket of blood. Boxers love it.
We're familiar with it. You're saying Simon's a regular.
He was. I doubt they want anything to do with him. Nobody does.
You said you felt bad for Simon.
It was just sad, wasn't it? He could have been so much more.
Why do you say that?
I shouldn't say anymore. What's done is done.
Do you know where Simon might have gone?
What a question. Are you looking for trouble? Because that's what you'll find.
We just want to ask him a question.
Huh. Well, good luck getting an answer. He's tougher to crack than a split-shelled clam.
Do you know where he is or not?
I'm not that boy's keeper. He's made that very clear.
So, tell me about these oysters.
They're fresh from the bed, plump, sweet, and beautifully briny. Penny apiece. 3 for 2.
Maybe later.
Sweet is never something I've ever classified in regards to oysters.
Goodbye.
I'm here if you want anything.
But can we buy some?
Nuzzo, think the brass would mind if I bought some of these oysters?
No, but I wouldn't recommend it. The process of depuration won't be in common use for at least another 20 years.
Depuration?
The removal of impurities, like sand or silt and fecal matter.
Right. I'll pass then.
What gives it its flavoring? That's why butter was so popular. Okay. Well, I guess we're heading back to the bar. I can actually
Barking dog. It's like it was meant to be, isn't it?
go in there.
How so?
We landed in the alley right next to it, and Simon Ingman's a regular there. That can't be a coincidence.
It can. It's only natural that a bar popular with boxers would be close to the boxing arena. And we chose that landing point for exactly the same reason. To be close to the arena.
I guess so. I still want that drink. That's definitely meant to be.
Fia just destroying any whimsy.
Chloe,
Yeah? What's up?
let's get back to it, shall we?
You're in charge.
Right through the door?
It looks like you got your wish sooner than we expected.
Like I said, fate. Speaking of, is it okay if I order something while we're in there?
It's not recommended.
Fine, I get it. Don't agree, but I get it.
Just try not to get sick. If you vomit in the past, we keep your security deposit.
I can handle myself.
Who knows what that vomit will end up doing?
Wow. Will you look at this place? It's got sawdust on the floor and everything. Hello, barkeep.
Hello yourself. Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Magnificent Stag's
Is that a
head gazes
problem?
down at you accusingly.
What'll it be?
That's more like
Oh.
it. Set me up with a base burner, will ya?
A what?
You know, bug juice.
What juice?
Firewater, bottled courage.
Those seem to be words, but they mean nothing to me.
For Rome's sake, does nobody speak cowboy? A whiskey.
Oh, well, why didn't you say? Coming right up.
A drop of the pure. Okay. It looks like a boxer's robe left behind by a patron, no doubt. Magnificent Stag's head gazes down at you accusingly as if you were the one who hunted it. Painting in a nearby forest. I'm just going to go like this. Oh. A painting of a pair of Coopers carrying a barrel they just finished making. Nothing there. Oh. A stray billiard ball is abandoned on the table. Yoink. It's a painting of a goat who, for whatever reason, appears to be very angry. A barmaid surveys her domain with a casual but watchful eye. Chloe chats amably, I've never been able to pronounce that word correctly, with the barmaid.
She paid to come here. I suppose I should let her have her fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
So, I hear this place is popular with boxers.
The gym's only a few streets over, so yeah, we get a lot of them. You a fan?
You could say that.
Well, just to warn you, they come here for privacy. You start bugging them, you need to leave. You catch on?
More than you know.
Right then.
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh,
You
Lord.
want to test me?
Not really.
Jesus!
Whoa!
Sorry you had to see that, ladies, because I can't leave any witnesses.
You have died. I didn't think we were getting all King's Quest here in this game.
Fia? Fia, damn it. Activating ERP.
Alright, that's pretty
Got
cool.
sawdust on the floor and everything. Hey, you alright? Maybe you're the one who shouldn't be drinking. See you inside.
You okay?
Ugh. Emergency rewind protocol. Always murder on the stomach.
That's why we only use it in extreme situations. Like this one.
I know. Still don't like it.
Do you remember what happened?
It's a bit fuzzy, but did Simon Ingman just shoot me?
Yeah. And he'll be back any minute.
Forewarned is forearmed, Nozzo. I'm ready.
Okay, let's try that again.
Hello, barkeep.
Right. I need to prevent history from repeating. There must be something around here that can help.
Hello yourself.
Press H.
Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
Ah.
Nope.
Okay.
What'll it be?
That's more like it.
Can we put it right there?
Set me up with a base burner.
He stood about here.
A what?
You know,
Ah.
Bastard. The floor's warped. The ball won't stay put.
What juice?
firewater,
Um.
bottled courage.
Those seem to
Wait,
be
can we just
words,
warn them?
But they mean nothing to me.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Let's do.
Clara, I know you keep a rifle under the counter.
What's it to you?
You need to leave it alone. Whatever happens next, don't touch it.
A lady's got a right to defend her business.
You don't understand. He's...
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you.
Oh, wow, we can just shoot him.
Clara, don't provoke him. Please.
Nobody tells me what to do in my own damn bar. Least of all, him. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
I don't think the Obi-Wan's gonna work here.
Clara, don't do it.
My bar, my rules.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, God. She's got the drop on him, and we know what he's capable of doing. You know what?
Pull the trigger. What are you waiting for?
Come on, Clara. What's the holdup?
Fine. You called my bluff. We both know if I shoot you, I won't outlive the day.
The day? Try the minute.
What the...
Jesus. Blasted.
Sorry you had to see that, ladies.
Well...
I can't leave any witnesses.
Blasted. Not again.
Yeah.
Activating ERP.
So she's not gonna shoot him.
Got sawdust on the floor and everything. Ugh. Hey, you okay?
I'm fine, but you won't be if you go in there.
I told you, I can handle my booze. See you inside.
Wait!
The booze isn't the problem.
Blasted.
I didn't expect we'd be in a time loop.
Hello, barkeep.
Hello yourself.
Okay.
Bit early in the day for it, if you don't mind me saying.
Try
Is
that
that a
again.
problem?
Is there anywhere that we can...
Let's try this again.
That's more like it.
No, it still won't stay put.
A what?
You know, bug juice.
Can't
What juice?
grab anything
Firewater.
else.
Bottled courage.
Chloe?
Those seem...
Chloe,
What?
Simon Ingman is about to walk in.
He is? Great. I can't wait to finally meet him. Wow, I'm actually sweating. Do I look nervous? How's my hair?
Afternoon, Clara.
Ugh, it's you.
We're gonna get shot again.
Simon Ingman.
Do I know you?
No, but we know you. We're fans. Oh, well, I'm a fan.
Fans. Great. Sorry, I'm retired.
So am I. That's why I...
Quiet. You want to talk? Do it far away from here. You got some beans walking through that door, Inman.
Not by choice. I'm here on business.
You're kidding. He sent you?
Like I said, not by choice.
You tell him to send somebody else.
Don't make this difficult, Clara.
Oh... Thing about it is I don't think that we could actually shoot Simon because we're around other people, right? That'd affect the timeline showing future tech.
Yes, Clara, please don't.
Oh, I ain't begun to make this difficult. This is my bar.
You wouldn't dare.
Sure.
She's bluffing, Simon.
Of course she's bluffing.
The hell I am. I'll shoot if you take one more step.
That right?
There we go.
And Inman's out for the count. You were an oaf in the ring, and you're an oaf right here and now.
Quiet.
Stop winding him up. And put that blasted rifle away.
Fine, fine.
There. All threats neutralized. Now can we all please talk like adults?
Hey, you need help, Mr. Inman?
I don't need nobody's help. Get away from me.
Like I was just laid out.
You have until Wednesday, Clara. No later.
Fine. As long as someone else comes to collect.
Wednesday.
Hey, wait!
Chloe! Blast it. Why do they always run off?
Defuse a standoff in 3 tries. Having a ball. Okay, cool. Oh, wait a minute. She is away now. Chloe Sidar.
No entry at all for someone that famous.
Chloe must have paid to have her file redacted. I'll just remove her from the search list, shall I?
Why would she do that, though? Okay, well, I didn't expect that was going to work out the way it did.
Hey, Fia. Chloe's still outside. Maybe you should stop her from doing anything stupid.
She's already taking career advice from an armed robber. How much more stupid could she... Right, I'm on it.
Could always be worse.
Simon, wait.
What?
I need to ask you something.
Not in the mood. I'm going home. Stay away from me.
Oh, blast it all.
Do we just need to... Simon is long gone, but Chloe continues glare down the street where he walked off.
So that was Simon Ingman.
Yeah, not what I expected. That must have been humiliating. What are the odds of him stepping on that exact spot?
Rather good, in fact, since I arranged for him to do it.
You did? How?
Lie about time loops, tell the truth about time loops?
In a nutshell, I relived the same time period over and over until I got the desired result.
Huh. Handy tech. Could have used that in a couple of fights. But why was it necessary to make him do that in the first place?
Because he would have killed us if I hadn't. The bartender as well.
And you know this for sure?
Yes.
Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Why wouldn't my hero be a cold-blooded killer?
I'd probably characterize him as more hot-blooded.
Maybe. But damn it. This is not how I imagined this playing out.
Are you all right?
Damn it. I don't know. They always say you shouldn't meet your heroes.
Right.
I should have listened. Lord knows I've disappointed a lot of people. But I've never been on this end of it before. It sucks.
What exactly did you imagine?
I don't know. All I ever knew about him were facts and stats. And it seems like even they were wrong.
And how are you physically?
Fine. Why?
No strange headaches or anything?
I know I got my head hit for a living, but I pay top dollar for Anderson brain rejuvenation treatments at least once a decade.
Of course. Forget it.
Just wanting to see if there's any kind of paradox.
You want to leave? We can abort if you want to.
I'm not a quitter. No. Fate brought me here to ask Simon Ingman a question. I'm gonna ask it, even if I don't like the answer.
We need to learn where Simon Ingman lived. Is there anything else you know about him? Anything that could give us a clue?
No. Of course it couldn't be too easy. Rule number 1 of being a celebrity. Never let him dox you. Of course it turns out that Simon wasn't much of a celebrity, was he?
Shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's go.
So maybe we can ask the bartender here.
Calm down a bit.
Yeah, sorry about all that. Good thing he's such a klutz. Would have hated to shoot him.
Yes, that is something you definitely would have done.
You want a drink on the house to make up for it?
Oh, I could really use one. But could you answer some questions first?
I guess I owe you that much.
So what was that all about?
My monthly payment was due. He came to collect.
You didn't want to pay?
No problem with paying. I know how the world works. But I told him, Simon Ingman doesn't darken my door. Ever.
So basically anyone but him.
Who is this monthly payment to?
You're not from this neighborhood, are you?
Not exactly.
Then you're better off not knowing. Trust me.
Wilson Fisk?
Tell me about Simon Ingman. I get the impression that something happened to him.
It's not exactly a secret. His whole family died.
So he's all alone. That explains a lot.
No, it doesn't. Lots of people are alone. It doesn't turn them into that.
How did his family die?
I wasn't exactly close, was I? A road accident, from what I heard. I knew his daddy, though. Everybody did. He was a good man. Would break his heart to see what his boys turned into.
You knew Simon's father?
Of course. Everyone knew Patrick Ingman, especially in wintertime. Best furrier in the Northeast.
Okay, we can actually look that up.
Simon's father was a furrier. Really?
Yeah, Patrick made a fortune back in the day. Of course, the market's not what it was, but we've all got our problems.
Do you know where Simon lives?
No idea. Don't care to.
But we can probably find the family residence through the dad.
Well, we'd best be going.
See you soon. Hope it'll be less eventful next time.
You keep that sawdust there. Oh, whoops, not Simon. Patrick. February 22nd, 1827 to July 7th, 1869, 42 years old. Founder of the Bloomington Fur Trading Company. Known clustermates Peggy Ingman. Known children Simon. The Ingman family owned a 216-acre farm located on what would become 84th and Broadway. Timeline impact rating low. Head to the family farm, or facility, whatever. What was it? Yeah, the farm. Patrick Ingman and family, 1861. Who are you then? Because... Ooh. I wonder if the girl there is... what Chloe is so interested in. Well, let's head to the residence and find out. And we're heading to trespass at a place where we know the owner has no problem shooting us. Can't wait. Oh god. What is it with all of the pigeons, man? Simon stares at the ruins, his expression unreadable. The pitiful ruins of a former home. Can we talk to the pigeon first?
What on earth would I say?
I don't want to shoot the pigeon. Okay, he's wearing gloves. She's staring goggle-eyed at Simon Ingman, completely starstruck. Well, this definitely has the potential to get very bad very, very quickly. So I'll tell you what, guys, this may be the best place to go ahead and call it an episode. I love the fact that when we get into a situation where we die, we can turn back time a little bit and use what we learn from that time loop to get out of it. It's like one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Anything with a time loop, if done well, is some of my favorite sci-fi. But yeah, we got many more questions than answers. Why did Simon turn into what he did? Why does everyone hate him now? Like, who is the girl in the family photo? And what is Chloe's question that she's going to ask him? I guess we'll go ahead and figure that out in the next episode. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you like the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.